What's up, everyone? It's Ruby here, bringing you guys another video. And today I want to talk about the change, the weird dynamic change of social media, and kind of the reason why I kind of sporadically decided to step away from not only Twitter, but from social media altogether, and I'm only now just coming back. So, 5 months ago, I was kind of still going. Like, I just came home from PAX pretty much. I just attended that. And you would think that after doing that, I would, be pumping out content and doing whatever. And I didn't. I didn't at all, actually. I took a really long break. And the reason why I did that is because I was kind of doing a lot of thinking. And I realized that, number one, Twitter is the worst social media platform to be on right now. I would say worse than Reddit, worse than even 4chan, and it's only gotten worse. I feel like everyone now uses that channel or that social media platform to just dump all their negative bullshit onto everyone they see. It doesn't matter if you're likable. It doesn't matter if you don't do anything. People will hate you for just having an opinion. And it's not even a political opinion. I've seen things, and I always say, there is a reason why I do not talk about politics on my channel. There is a reason why I don't talk about anything like that on my channel or anywhere in between. And the reason is because everyone is a hypocrite, and everyone doesn't realize it. And it is a horrible place to be, because even if you're even a little bit interested in having some political discourse, everyone is unbearable to talk to. Unbearable. And I mean it. Everyone is so far polarized that they can't have a decent conversation. And it doesn't even have to be about elections. It doesn't have to be about anything. It can be about the most random shit, and someone will make it political. Someone will make it a big deal. I used to be in this sort of DC Twitter space. Okay? And it was vibing, pretty much. Until I realized that everyone on Twitter just had the most ungrateful, the most insufferable, the most spoiled, rotten opinions that I have ever seen. Like, seriously, people cannot take one moment to appreciate anything. They talk about, you guys know, okay? I am a huge fan of the DC animated series. Superman, Batman, Justice League Unlimited. I've said it a million times. I have those shows memorized, okay? And I can see the flaws that it does have, but I can appreciate what it is and what it means to me, and the overall art and hard work that went into making that a reality. I can appreciate that. I can see it. I can look at so many video games that I absolutely love that have flaws, that have human error, that have human flaws. And you know what? I see that as a beautiful thing. The way I see Skyrim is that it would not be what it is to me if it was this perfect magical game made by an AI. And the reason why I know that is because you can see the heart and soul put into Skyrim. The moderators, the mods, the creative development, the unique feel. Like, I started realizing that the modern video game now feels the same. They're all using the same engines. They're all using the same styles. And what I noticed is that there's a lack of personality in modern video games. Like, they all look the same. And I'm thinking, like, is this really what we're at? What we consider, like, the best? What we consider, like, progress? Because I understand the want to make the process easier, to make the process better. But I do not believe for 1 second that the solution to that is AI. And the reason why I don't believe that is because I don't believe that AI can perform above a human being's standard. And the reason why that is because if you put an AI to the test, to the task that they're supposed to do it, they're gonna do it like a machine would, like the process would. Like, they will do it the right way, the exact way every single time. But they're never going to look at it and be like, hey, you know what? That process, it's not really working. Or, you know what? This looks kind of off. Or, like, because here's the thing about human beings that make the process so much fun, and the process of making and creating anything so much fun, is that they are able to share and express their opinions and create it into, and shape it and mold it into something that they made. Like, I've always said, at any time in my life, I want to create something and be able to put my name on it and say, hey, I made that, or I helped make that. And what I don't want to happen is that most of that work came from AI. Like, I understand that AI is here, and it's here to stay, and you can't get rid of it. You really can't. In any job that you do, you are going to run into AI. Period. There's no stopping that. And I understand that. But I don't believe that AI should replace human beings. I believe that it should enhance the experience or make it easier for a human being to do their job, not replace it. And I think a lot of companies and a lot of jobs are using AI to replace their employees. And to that I say, don't do that. Don't do that. Not because, like, suddenly now you don't have to pay them, but think about it. Like, you could just recreate the position and kind of form it. Now you don't need them to be at the register. Great. Put them on the sales floor where they can have interactions with a human being. Like, for example, this all comes back, I promise, to social media. Like, have them be at the forefront of human beings and be able to talk to them when a machine isn't able to have a solution for them. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because I believe wholeheartedly the reason that the reason that social media is in a decline, that you're seeing so much junk, that you're seeing so many scams, so many things, is that we live in an AI world now, whether you love it or not. Twitter, all these platforms are run by AI. They are not run by human beings. They are run by machines. And machines don't have empathy. Machines don't have heart. And you might say, hey, that's great. That means that I can say whatever I want. And you know what? Good for you. But think about it this way. When there's no filter, when there's no rules, when there's no consequence to anything that you do, what are you going to do? You are going to use that place, that platform, to break every law you can that you wouldn't have been able to do anywhere else, and that you now can do on this platform legally, like, for their rules. So I believe the reason why Twitter especially, is in a decline is because people can do basically whatever they want. And truly, that means that everyone is going to say their nastiest, their meanest, their most rude opinion because they know that there's not going to be a consequence to it. Now, with that being said, I don't believe in the approach that censorship is taking. Because now, instead of focusing on the actual crimes, on focusing on, like, taking down pedophilic content, they are now focused primarily on NSFW content? Huh? So what you're telling me is that you can go on a platform and you can be confirmed to have done pedo actions, and you can have a platform, you can have a YouTube channel, you can have all these things, but if you show boobs, now you're banned, because we can't do NSFW content because there's kids on the platform. I wonder what is worse. Kids seeing nude bodies that they probably see almost every day, like in terms of, like, their own, or running into groomers and pedophiles that are looking to target them specifically. I mean, hey, what I've learned is that a lot of social media doesn't really care if you break a law. Like, they've made it pretty clear. I mean, they've let so many people who have broken the law back on their platforms. Like, registered SOs and everything in between. So it's not like they have much standard. The only thing they truly care about is censoring nudity. That's it. You don't show a naked body, you're fine. That seems to be the only rule that is on the internet. Everything else, nope. Everything else doesn't face any consequence. Anything else you can freely do. And unfortunately, that means that a lot of people are just plain assholes now. And there are a lot of people that, because of this new, like, no censorship rules and stuff, have shown their true colors. A lot of people are no longer playing that innocent card anymore. There's a lot of people showing their true motives. And then maybe that's a good thing, because then you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't associate with that person anymore. But unfortunately, none of that has any consequence to them, and they're still able to run a platform. Like any platform that they want. They can get arrested, they can go to jail, it doesn't matter. They still are allowed to have a platform. And you know what? I used to be kind of against the whole idea of cancel culture, simply because I do believe that there is an excessive want to kill people for the smallest offense. In terms of, like, oh, someone cheated in a video game, we should lynch them. But if someone murders a dude, oh, they must be justified. Like, what? I just feel like there's a lot of double standards in terms of what is and isn't allowed in general on the platform. Like, if we're so concerned that kids are on the platform, then why the hell would you allow anyone who has a history of harming children on the platform? Period. End of story. Colleen Ballinger should be gone. Mr. Beast should be gone. Anyone who poses a harm to children should be gone from the internet after they have harmed a child or shown intentions of harming a child. Period. Like, it should not be this hard discussion of, oh, but he has a huge platform, man. He's bringing in all the money. Like, what about this? Who is going to replace him? Like, you have Cristiano Ronaldo for that. It's fine. I'm kidding. But seriously, like, what is the point of the rules if you're never going to enforce them, and you're never going to enforce them on your biggest person? Like, what's the point of that? Okay? Now, I'm not saying you can't grow as a person. Like, for example, PewDiePie doesn't have the cleanest slate, but you know what? He apologized, and you know what else he didn't do? He didn't touch children. He didn't touch children. At the very least, he made some cruel, unnecessary jokes. He said a word that is no. Like, yes, he did some things. And you know what? He did those a long time ago, too. But more importantly, he took accountability, he apologized, and he didn't touch kids. Like, I feel like if there is any rule that should always be true, it's that if you touch kids, you are banned. You are gone. You do not deserve to have a platform. You do not have a place online at all. Period. I feel like the world would be so much better if we never had to hear about them again. Unfortunately, we still have to, because platforms refuse to ban them for some reason, because they have 300 million subscribers. I mean, great. What does that tell you? It means that at the end of the day, power is the only thing that matters. Now, I'm not saying that Mr. Beast touched kids, okay? I want to retract that, okay? But he seems to know a lot regarding that fact. And, I mean, honestly, out of all the accusations that are coming out, I'm not saying I would be surprised. But, seriously, people like Ava Chris Tyson's, people like Delaware should have no business on the internet with kids. Period. End of story. It is not up for debate. Like, I feel like that's a pretty simple, easy rule. And I'm not saying that's why I left Twitter. It's not why at all. But I am saying that is very much why the internet sucks right now. Because the worst people with the worst opinions, with the worst ideas, have a free platform where they can say whatever the fuck they want. And you know what? They might even be rewarded for it. That's a problem. That's a problem. It is. I don't care. Like, I really don't care if you're a Republican, if you are socialist, if you're whatever. I don't care. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about your political opinions. I don't care about your religion. I don't care about whatever you think. I am a open person. I can listen to you. I can hear you. I can talk to you. I do care if you touch kids. That is like the one thing that I'm like, nope. Never talking to you again. Never. Never, never, never. And there's been a lot of people that have been exposed lately. And unfortunately, I don't think we're at the end of it. Like, nowhere close. Like, not even a little bit. Like, it is disgusting how many people were on that list and no one faced any consequences. No one. I'm just saying. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off of my chest. Like, I've been thinking it. This might be a kind of a reason why I'm coming back, in terms of, like, there's a lot of things that I have to say that I've been holding on to for 5 months. So you're going to see a lot of videos where I talk and give my opinions. And I hope they are reasonable opinions. I think they are. Like, I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking for some decency. For people to chill. Like, oh my god, everybody complains about everything and no one wants to say anything good. The first thing out of people's mouths in a video game is like what they hated. I'm like, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Try a little bit of positivity. I know you can try. Like, unless it's like really bad, okay. But come on, man. Some positivity wouldn't hurt you. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think. Do you think that Twitter is the worst platform to be on right now? And I will say, I deleted my Twitter account a long time ago. Well, actually, yeah, pretty decent while ago. Never making one again. Don't need to. Don't want to. Don't care about social media in general. I'll stick with YouTube. That's it. And Twitch, maybe. But I'll just stick with YouTube. That's it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for my videos, especially ones where I rant about shit, because it's coming, man. It's coming. Have a nice day.